So, hello everyone, it's time for Golden Kamuy at 34, right? Great anime of all time. Of course, the title is very popular right now, but we all know this is the best anime. This is the most brutal, greatest anime ever, because we all know it, come on. That was good yesterday, Gab, of course, amazing character, that was the best thing yesterday, but, yeah, Golden Kamuy, man, it's just, that's the last episode, right? Goddamn last episode, it's like flashback about, you know, these rebel guys. And then actually, it's a flashback about Tsurumi. Like, it was the last twist. I was like, oh, it's his flashback. Goddamn, Golden Kamuy. Goddamn, it's every goddamn time. You get me every goddamn time. No, but I will say this thing, though. I definitely expected him, you know, the Japanese spy guy, to be one of the characters. I did expect him to be, but it was kind of like, who could it be? He could be, you know, a number of characters, I guess, but not that many characters. But he could be, you know, one of the characters. So it was kind of like, I expected it to be a character, right? That is true, though. In that sense, I was like, he might be, you know, Tsurumi or someone else. So it wasn't like overly surprising, but that he was someone, I suppose. But it was more the general thing, right? That I just love the Golden Kamuy. They're all like, we are tricking this Japanese guy. He's like, I'm tricking them. Yeah, and then you learn that he's also a spy. So it's like they're both pretending to be innocent, but they're both, you know, they're all, you know, murderers and so on. That goddamn Golden Kamuy. God damn it. Anyway, let's start watching this episode. 3, 2, 1, and go. That's a goddamn good anime. Okay, so we see a seal. My hometown is at the seal city, so we have a seal as my... And the cool Asirpa is like, murder! Damn seal! You're going down! Goddamn Asirpa! Got it! Goddamn it! Hinna! Goddamn it. God damn it. Immediately we see Asirpa like, girl! That girl keeps adding the moves. Jesus Christ. Ooh, a moose? No, a reindeer, okay. Yeah. Choppa. Oh no. The lynx looking at it. Look at evil lynx look. He's like, I will cat it down. Na na na, it's gone down. Na 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 na. It feels hard seeing someone take a seal, right? So in my hometown, and this is how it is. My hometown is like the city of seals, something like that. There's the most seals per capita in Sweden, and it has so the shield, like the county emblem, yeah, like the emblem is one of city is of course a seal. There, it's like a water and a seal. I wonder if I can find it. Maybe if I open it there. And then the count is Cecile. That's the one for the whole region. Where's the one for the county? Yeah. And that's my grandfather's hometown has fish instead. It's like 3 fishes being fished. Man, so I can find it, goddammit. Why can't I get it when I try to... I could find the main region. I go to Wikipedia, I don't have it. Whatever. Better Golden Kamuy. I was trying to start during the opening, right? But I was like, yeah, I was hoping to find it, but... So, Prison Break, I guess? Probably, right? We saw Sofia's backstory this episode. And then we kind of saw how they are, you know, setting up some kind of... how to say it? They clearly have someone on the inside, right? They clearly some kind of guard or bribing or whatever. And of course he's the explosive master. Like, oh, I got some ideas. Gonna explode his shit, right? Yeah, they went to the lighthouse to get the bombs through those Russians and their explosive lighthouses. This field is a very Golden community. They're like, prison break again! How many times haven't they attacked prisons and so on? I mean, yes, only one big prison, but there've been several times too where they're gonna save someone, right? Rescue someone from like some kind of guard system. like in the beginning with Sugimoto and the thief thing and so yeah. So this is like the 5th time they're trying to break into a place. There's a lot of remember the trap house, like with all the it's like different the doors and. No, but like that house that she's built in, like you enter the door and the door was like some kind of like Home Alone basically. You enter the door and shit fell on you and the staircase was like spikes and so on, and they had to invade that the trap thing there. Yeah, that was like how do we avoid all the traps and so on. So we have seen them break into a lot of places in this anime. They break into places all the time. Prison of course being the most and she immediately wakes up though. She's ready for her boys. Maybe we shouldn't look into the eyes with that. What? This is bad. Yeah, it's like bad old Russian dynamite. Nobel would be disappointed. No, Nobel invented dynamite. Ah, see? They're gonna meet! You're finally gonna meet, yeah! Because now the other guys are like, what's happening over there? Someone is blowing up the... Sofia is crazy! She beats him up with his... Sure! Yeah, there's a bit of crap out of them. But she really beefed up though. She was, beautiful and she was young, and slim, and now she's just like a a brawler. This hairstyle they have, though, Jesus Christ. Oh, that seems bad because it's like, because some kind of clawing? A bear? A tiger? What is this going to Kamuy? What is that tiger there for? It's like a tiger that guards the... What's happening? Say what is that tiger there for? Oh my god, guarding Kamuy. Why is there a tiger there? Yeah, what is a tiger doing here? Yulbar means tiger. Thanks for explaining to me, anime. Yeah, why is there a Siberian tiger in the prison for? Yeah, so it happened to be a Siberian tiger at the prison. This is such a good community. You're gonna escape a prison? Oh, but it's a tiger at the prison! Of course it is. Oh my god. I think you could run around a tiger by now though. She's gonna beat up the tiger. I feel Sophia's gonna be like, I can beat up a tiger! I won't leave my men! The tiger is mine! She's gonna beat the crap out of it. She's like, you're gonna brawl the tiger. There we go, they're gonna just fight the tiger. Yeah, the guy's gonna... She's gonna beat up the tiger! Of course she is! She's gonna strangle the tiger! Oh my god! This is such a good community! He's riding on a goddamn tiger! This is only worse in this anime, where you can have a prison break and a tiger appears and this badass brawler lady jumps on the tiger and starts fighting the tiger, straight up and be like, I'm gonna beat the crap out of this tiger, right? It's only worse in this anime. Holy shit, I'm getting some kind of weird goosebumpy shock thing, my god. What else would happen? What else would happen? Oh, no, of course, a saber tiger there. She's gonna beat the crap out of it. She's gonna see that it's, of course, Wilko's daughter, of course. Because she was in love with her papa, so... Yeah, blue eyes. Exactly, got the same eyes as your daddy. Yeah, she looks quite... Yeah, you've grown a lot, woman. She really brawled up, right? She exercised a lot in prison. She exercised a lot. She slaps him immediately. Old good friend, she like slaps him. Did you kill my bro? tiger is probably gonna return. What happened to the tiger? Oh, it's probably disguised, right? Yeah, probably disguised. Probably a lot of fishermen, but they probably won't shoot the fishermen, but they're probably disguising themselves. And what is Sugimoto called? Sugimoto, they clearly saw the prison break, so. Yes, of course they were ready with some kind of fisherman disguise. Oh yeah. Well, maybe she's bad at Japanese. She kind of didn't want to learn it right. I don't know if Sofia can really explain, you know. Yeah, he was beautiful and pure, a real man. Not like this bastard. Here we go, it's gonna be more... Yeah, she's like a rich lady, right? Yeah, she's a noble, some kind of Anastasia. Exactly, some kind of Odiosa growing up in the rich Russian... beautiful blue eyes. Taught her a lot of stuff, eh? He showed her... Ooh, lingonbär, yeah, that's really Swedish, you know. No, but really, lingonbär, lingonberries, that's a very Swedish thing, that's Swedish food. Much more than Russian. Like Christmas soon, right? Here, but I mean, in the world, I mean, lingon is, you have to have lingon on your, like, Swedish, like, meatball, lingon, that's the real thing, yeah, Swedish meatball, yeah. Very, very, especially during the winter in Sweden, lingonbär is shit. I would say that absolutely, that's very, very Swedish. But of course, Russia has it too, but it grows in Russia as well. But no, it's very lingonberry jam and so on, right? Very, very Swedish. We have that all the time in Sweden, and that's kind of what we have in Russia, right? It's kind of a Swedish culture food thing. Probably definitely the most common during Christmas. That's very, very Christmas food, especially. Well, here we go, yeah. We didn't know this type of though. He kills the emperor. We didn't know the emperor, the assassination. That is partially true, but also because they have way better weapons and so on. It's like, even if they unite you know, that they had like 1,000 years better weaponry, like guns and so on. And artillery and later on Gatling guns, so on wasn't used during that time. But still, they went more weapons. So. Industrial revolution had happened in Britain, so it's not as simple, right? I like Ogata observes. This is like interesting. Yeah, he's dear. Because here we go, they're clearly in the trailer, come on, Sugimoto and the guys are clearly very close to them. So you're gonna use Ryuko and then try to find it. Exactly, they're very close to... Why wouldn't they? It would be good strategy, I think. To Russia. Exactly. Saber... Tiger! Yeah, it's back! Exactly! The tiger will come back, right? What's this goddamn tiger? Yeah, the tiger is still there, right? Exactly. This is like... The tiger. Yeah. Nah, God, that sounds like a, you know, like a Japanese sniper gun rifle. It couldn't be. It sounded definitely that wasn't a Russian gun. That guy is way too into being a sniper. It's like, that was clearly a Japanese rifle, given the sound effect. Yeah, not a Russian sniper. He's probably right though that he could actually tell that, because that is definitely true that they sound different, you know. So, but of course he can hear it so easily, being it's a Japanese weapon. He's gonna die doing this thing. This is gonna be the dumbest thing ever. It's gonna... Very powerful. Very powerful. Yes, he's very powerful when he's streaming. Yeah, don't fall into the ocean. Pretty good idea there, because then you're pretty dead. Definitely the big issue of moving over these ice capes. He might just walk straight into Sugimoto now. Definitely. I mean, he's going straight back, so he definitely might meet with the other guys, given that he's going towards them, more or less. I mean, he's probably going kind of, you know, roughly where they are, right? Yeah. Who else would do a prison break again? Oh, Sugimoto. Yeah. Come on, go save his girl. Wolves. You can follow the wolves. That's a pretty good strategy. So they're pretty good at. Ogata like, let me kill them. Ogata immediately is like, I want to kill them. Yeah, but it's talking about the lone wolf there, right? But I would probably maybe follow the wolves, perhaps, if I can't find a path in this now, because the instinct is pretty good at that. Okay, a Wilk wolf story. It's interesting she goes into Japanese narration, right? She starts speaking in Japanese in her mind, but she speaks Russian to us. Yeah, she changes language in her brain in flashbacks. We could kill him. Yeah. Her father was a man of action. Yeah, he was too loud. Yeah, Wilk was kind of deadly, right? He was like, Wilk didn't consider it all. It's like, I hit it. A man of action. Also incredibly, probably super psychopathic, but also very psychopathic to just kill a person immediately. Kumas. Tiny Asirpa shooting tiny bears. This is when she started killing all the animals in the forest. Yeah, this is when her father told her to kill everything she sees. Seal, stab it! Moose, shoot it! Lynx, shoot it! Yeah, this guy when she started having the hina desires. Her father definitely told her to definitely kill everything. Yeah, it's like weak or Luke. Weaks or weak. Kill the weaks. Kill them. Kill them all. It'd be the worst Pokemon trainer ever. Just kill Pokemon all. I don't know, Wilk is like... It's a name I heard before, but I wouldn't say I know. Yeah, because it usually is not named Wilk, right? It's all about the wolves, boy. So maybe Wilk means, I don't know, wolf boy or something. Howl, perhaps, something like that, right? In Ainu. And they killed him, of course. This is when Wilk learned to kill everyone. This is when he mastered murdering everyone. Yeah, he's the wolf boy. He's like, well, of course you kill my allies if they are weak. Exactly, they're all psychopaths. Logical, they're only rational. They're 100% rationality. So Wilk was like, I will be a wolf. I will be a wolf. I will always go after everyone that, everyone in my pathway. Kill them all. Of course he skinned the wolf and made a wolf suit. Of course he made a wolf suit because, you know. Yeah, Polly's father. Okay, so now I guess Wilk. Maybe it's Polish. Maybe it's Polish for a wolf. I mean, it sounds similar. Yeah, exactly. It sounds similar, like Wilk, wolf. Yeah, it sounds similar. And it's varg in Swedish or so on. Or ulv. So yeah, it sounds similar. That's why his name is Wilk, of course. Oh, this is like the ending snowflakes. Tiny cute Asirpa. I mean, it's been, you know, hints to her mom, but we don't know what the mom is. Okay, never forget this about your mom. Wilk. Oh, here we go. What is his Ainu name? Horkev Oskuni. Catching up to the wolves. God damn many wolf names. It's like she also called me wolf. Both my names are wolves. Yeah, I'm an Ainu wolf and I'm a Polish wolf. Okay, I'm a double wolf man. So why is it? Yeah, so that's like a secret she knows now. She finally remembers a secret that probably the other, you know, they might lead her to this treasure, right? Exactly. Here we go. It might mean that the signs, right, or like if you change it like his name, that yeah, ooh, she's finally getting it. Like if you change those sign thing, Ogata's like, I see. Ogata definitely is like, ooh, I see. God damn that murderer psychopath. He's always like, oh, I see. She's clearly figured something out. He's probably gonna meet Sugimoto, right? I think Sugimoto will save him. Best bros. Bromance. I mean, he's gonna bromance. Oh, come on, he's gonna bromance. Exactly. Perfectly. That's where you have it, fam. Oh, the power of the machine. No, but Sugimoto will save him. Oh yeah, that thing, the bad. But Sugimoto will save him. Come on, Sugimoto will save him. I think you know it. Sugimoto will save him. The bromance is back. Exactly. He's like, best friend! Exactly, come on. That was so obvious though. That was so nervous because it was so obvious. He's like, my friend! Of course, his best friend's gonna save him. Like that was just like, come on. That felt just too nice in the narration there. You know, you knew they were running towards her, right? And of course it's gonna, if Anne's gonna save him, it's gonna be Sugimoto, right? It's gonna be like, you're alive! Yeah, of course. That it felt like, come on. Like, what else would happen? What else would happen? Like, what else would happen? But she clearly figured out that because, as he said there, never tell anyone my Ainu name, right? Because of course his Ainu name, it's like, that means this thing in this language. So if you translate, you know, the words or whatever, right? This is what it would mean. No, but I mean, if you have, this is the most basic code works, right? If you have, this word means this thing in this language, right? So like this letter is this letter, or sound or whatever, right? So you change A means B, this, so on, right? And then you apply that to another word, that's a code language, right? So the most easiest way to write a code language is either you add something like a letter, right? Or like a number of a value. Let me explain what I mean, right? So the easiest way would be to something like adding, let's say I write this word, right? You know, hello. And then I take every letter in the word hello, and then I add like a 5. I mean a 5 as in the order of, you know, the next letter, right? Instead of writing hello, because it's like weird, right? Yeah. Like, and then I send it to you. And you know the code, so you just take the letters you get from me, which is like, you know, H plus 5 and so on, right? So then you just say, okay, so he sent me P this thing, then I take P minus 5 and I get, you know, that's the basic of, that's the simplest code language, right? You have like a number, so you move like, you know, and so on, right? And the more complicated one, right, which is not that complicated, but more complicated, is that maybe like every second, you know, is different. So the first letter in the word is 5 plus 5, second letter character, second character would be like minus 5, and the third, you know, would be plus 5 again, or something like that. And you can make it more complicated, right? And it's very easy, of course, to code this thing, because a string is just an array of characters. So what you would do is that when you write in coding language, you use actual computer coding in this sense, and I mean coding as in, you know, math coding here, right? You would just have like take everything plus 5, remove 5, and so on. It's very easy to do that, because you can have all like a language like English, you have all the letters like A, B, and C, right, in an array, and then you can easily just find the element that is plus 5 or minus 5 and so on. It's very, very easy, and you probably loop it then if it's, you know, going under 0, you probably save the integer from the back then, right? So you can loop it around. Where's the exception? But so that's very easy, right? Another way to write a coded language, which I think he's doing here more, right, is more like, well, A in my name is like Wilk, you know, Wilk is like W, and but my actual name is Horrorkev, like, you know, that's like my my Ainu name, which means that, you know, my H in my name then is W, right, or vice versa, right? So W is H or something. That could be kind of like how's he doing it, right? So basically, it's like, you know, based on the coding of my name, my true name, that means you can actually figure out the true letters, right? So everything you read is actually has to then be converted into what it would be if you write my proper name, right, or vice versa, if I want to write this name and so on. So that's probably how he did it. So instead of having like a specific mathematical code, the code is like the letters are just changed, right? Like A is C, C is B, right? You know, B is F, and so on, right? And that's kind of like his language, right? It's pretty easy then if you know his true name, right? You kind of be able to figure out what everything is equal to. That simply is how FF10 does it with Abed. The Abed code language FF10. It's exactly like that. Every letter, they have the exact same letter as in English, but the English letters then are like, you know, changed. If you read like like BBC, it actually is like B, it means you know, F, it actually means FFA or something like that. So yeah, so that's a simple language when you have the simple thing to crack when you have the how say it, the original enigma, yeah, like the actual description going, right? And usually something you can actually figure out if you can read few of the words. Yeah, those things are easy to crack, because if you can read half the words, say I can read, you know, a few sentences in your code, right, and I don't know the rest, but then I can utilize that to figure out what, if I can read like, let's say I can read, it's like hello then, but I can't read, you know, the H or the E, so LO, so it's like LO, then I could probably figure out that means H, right, because it has sort of H, so you can kind of figure out what the lex, so those code languages are very easy to break. They really are, actually, because yeah, you can contextualize them and then you just figure out what is missing, right? What it has to mean. And the more words you have, the more, you know, words you have, the easier it is. That's kind of how the Zetastone works. You know, Zetastone, it's several different languages, and by utilizing that, they could read one of the languages, right? And then you can look at all the languages and say, well, this thing means this thing, and this thing means that thing. So you can like use and say, well, this word has to be in that word. Maybe the grammar is correct, but you can be like almost figuring out, right? And then you can look at the last sentence and say, well, here this word is here instead. So, you know, every time you have the same word appearing more than once, it's more and more contextualized what the code means, right? So you can figure it out. But yeah, it's pretty easy to crack those codes as long as you have some part of the original thing, right? Asirpa now should be able to do it. Given that they have all the maps, though, they don't have all the skins, right? So they can't do it anyway. But at least she kind of knows what the actual letter means, probably. However, though, OGATA is like, ooh, I see what's happening over there. But yeah, it's a good episode, especially at the beginning where, oh, it's a tiger. It's like, oh, of course. I mean, this anime is so good. Oh, they're gonna break out of prison, and there's a sable Siberian tiger fighting them, and they're like, well, that's just how it is this anime. And then this, you know, badass brawler woman jumps on the tiger. It's like, I'm gonna break the tiger's neck. It's like, what is happening? Oh my god! Oh, this Golden Kamuy, it's a hoot. It's a hoot. This anime. I gotta go back to the tiger scene. I'm gonna put it on the big screen here. Jesus Christ! Oh come on, lag that for me. Come on. Okay, it's not working. Sorry. Weird. That was strange. That actually very strange. Okay, give me. We need to look at the tiger again. Give me a second. I'm gonna refresh the page or something. I'll try to. Oh, is my voice working? Hopefully it works. Subscribe, press the like button. I don't know. It won't start again. Okay, sorry. What happened there? Really strange. Probably it's gonna start when I start talking again. Whatever. Hopefully you can still hear me. Okay, get a parallel look at my. No, yeah. Okay, fine. Sorry. I don't know what's happening. You can still hear me. I'm still beautiful, right? Something's happening on the computer. Maybe my internet died, but it's still being recorded. So yeah, anyway, the tiger scene, right? The tiger scene, amazing. I wish I could show it now, but it stopped working. But yeah, like that's like Golden Kamuy thing that this woman, he's like, oh, I won't leave my man here, and they start fighting the tiger, and she's like, oh, and then of course later, as I said too, like, oh, what happened to the tiger? And then we see the kids like, tiger! Like, what? Tiger? Oh my god, this anime is so goddamn good. You know, you're crying out of laughter. I got some weird kind of goosebumpy, just like, this is just so much, so I'm just like laughing, crying, you know, like I'm dying of laughter kind of feel to it. It's so goddamn good, right? It's like, I don't know where to go with my emotion because this is so goddamn hilarious and I'm badass. It's just badass and hilarious at the same time. I was like, my god, goddamn Golden Kamuy, goddamn it. And then of course the wolf backstory. Yeah, it was nice, and when he killed that guy, right, the comrade immediately. He learned from the tigers. Oh, sorry, from the forest. He learned from the wolves. I mean, he learned from the tigers. He learned from the wolves. So that's a good part too. And Sofia was quite yeah, she was much more, how to say it, a delicate flower, right? This rich girl, and she was like, oh, he taught me everything. It was a lot. It's a little weird too, because she keeps saying like, Wilk taught me how to kill and fight and more. They clearly smashed, because we all get it. She was in love with Wilk, and they clearly did it a lot. Yeah, she's like, oh, he showed me how men can be every night. There's a lot of that like implication that even last Flattery, of course, implied that she wanted to be with him, right? In a romance part, clearly. And in this episode, even more, like she was like, oh, I was a rich lady. You know, I never talked to the poor people. Then I met Wilk, and I was like, ooh, poor people. It's like constant. Yeah, a lot of that, right? A lot of that. But I don't know what's happened now. Ogata clearly figures out that she knows. Ogata, I mean, he's the observant sniper psychopath guy. So he clearly figured out that Asirpa figured it out, right? So he knows. What's interesting with that is that, of course, you know Ogata, he can betray them at any moment. I can see him betraying the other ones. I don't see him. There's no reason for Ogata to work with Sofia and Kiruko and the whole revolutionary thing. He doesn't need to work with them at all. I mean, he does because he wants the money, right? But doesn't actually carry. You know what I mean? So I could see him easily betray them and just take Asirpa. He knows that she knows probably by now, right? So he doesn't really need all the characters to be alive, so to speak, right? He doesn't care about the freaking Russian Revolution. He doesn't care about that. He's like, oh, I'm about Japan. I want to be rich. So maybe he's gonna betray them, right, to get her, right? Yeah, I don't see him. He could do that if he has a good situation for it. But probably if he needs them to be able to go back home and so on, right? So he probably won't. But I don't see why he would do it right now, because he needs them to get back home, or needs them, but at least it's gonna help him a lot having them. So he's a very methodical character, a very he's a very patient, very calm, so psychopath, he's incredibly patient. So I can't see him killing them just because he can, right? He's probably gonna wait it out and be like, this is the moment. So he probably won't betray them right now, but given that he knows that she knows, he probably will betray them eventually. And also, I think there's a very low chance he will tell them, right? Because that information he knows that he won't share with the other ones. So why would he tell them that she knows, right? He will clearly keep that, by himself, so he can use it. Like, so I don't think he's gonna tell them that what he saw, right? very unlikely it's gonna be saving that inside of him, right? To be like, this is my moment, clearly. But anyway, that's Golden Kamuy. Amazing episode always. Tiger scene was the best shit ever. It really was. It's back to the Kuma dressed up scene. It's just, Jesus Christ, Golden Kamuy. And anyway, so you get little Nugget, of course, little demon princess. It's about in one half for now. And of course tomorrow Black Clover and so on, right? Subscribe, press the like button, and have a great day.